Hi guys, Steve here. On this video I'm going to show you how to tame the Tropeognathus. If you haven't already, please subscribe and click the like button and click notifications on all, as it will help me out with YouTube. Thank you very much. Now this is a fairly easy tame. It's just going to waste many hours of your life. You'll need a ballista firing chain bowlers to trap it. Now you could stick the ballista on the back of a quetzal, but they're painfully slow to fly. I'm going to use a penosaur here to carry it, so I can use it over and over, and I've spec'd it into movement speed so I can get around quickly. You could also carry around a ballista and a foundation to put it down next to your tame, but it's a bit of a waste just for one use. Now every Tropeognathus I found was walking along the ground, so it's fairly easy to bowler it on the back of a penosaur. I'll show you the map location where I found this one, in the bottom left, at 7518. Now it's a carnivore and it can eat raw mutton, but you want to give it the best and most efficient food you can, otherwise you're going to be there all day taming it. So you can either give it exceptional kibble, which will give you the max taming efficiency, or you can give it extraordinary kibble that supersedes it, works the same and gives you the same taming efficiency. And for this tame, that's what I'm going to use. Alright, it's landed in the trees. Just wait for it to go out in the open a bit. I want a clear space around it. Go on the ballista, shoot it with a chain bowler. Nice, gives you about half a minute for you to set up your trap. I'm going to use a dino gates. Put one down. Now we're going to make a triangle with small gaps in between each gate. Don't put a gateway over the bird or you won't be able to put a gate in. There we go, that's all three down. You have to do that quickly, otherwise it will take off and start attacking you. With a chain bowler on it, go up to it and give it a kibble, which is placed 0 on your hotbar. This is a level 75, which will take 2 kibble on my ×4 taming server. After you shot it with a bowler, it will aggro and follow you, so you can take it back to a taming cage if you want. But it's cheap enough to build this cage and I don't fancy a long flying trip. With the use of a super spyglass, you can see its food on the top left hand side. This will go down one tick at a time, very slowly, when it's not trying to attack you. I've spent an entire night trying to work out how to get the hunger down quicker, so please subscribe because these videos take a while, but nothing seemed to work. It takes about 30 minutes to an hour to give it each kibble, which is pretty ridiculous and serves no purpose apart from waste your life. If a Tropeognathus can't get to you, it will try and fly away, then fly back to you. This is from my test footage and I'll show you what happens if you don't block off the top. I'll show you how to recatch that later, as it will just fly back to you again. Alright, it's gone over to that side. Get on the ballista. This time I'll show you a version of that trap with a roof. Knock it down before it gets to you, otherwise it'll land on the horse. Put down the triangle gates again. Leave a gap each side, but not big enough to let it out. Once you've got the gates down, put a pillar inside. Try and get as close to the middle as you can. Can't put a ceiling down yet. Get on your horse. Put the ceiling down and build one over so it can't escape. And that's the hard part done. From here it's fairly easy, all you have to do is wait. You'll only need to fire one chain bowler every time it's hungry, but don't hit it with anything else except the chain bowlers, because if you do, or if it gets attacked, it'll reset its taming back to 0 again. Move away so it doesn't aggro you, because if it tries to attack you, it seems to stop its food from going down. And don't go out of render range or it'll escape its cage, then you'll have to try and trap it again. If you like, you can build a trap and then kite your tame inside it. I'd put the pillars with a ceiling tile on to one side, because if it's right in the centre it might stop the tame getting in your trap. There it comes. Open a door from the side it's coming at you from, then go out the back, run around the side and close the door quickly, locking it inside.
You're bleeding all over the place!
And that's how you recapture it if it escapes. If you built it correctly, you should have 3 slots at the side to be able to shoot it with a chain bowler from. But if you've done your gaps too narrow, I'm going to show you how to modify the cage to be able to shoot it from wherever you want. For this you'll need 9 pillars. Place them on your hotbar. Go to the middle of the door. Try and go as close to the door as you can. You don't want the gap too big. Then build 3 up. Go to the next door. The wing might get in the way. Just keep moving around until you can place it. Another 3. And 3 more on the final door. Okay, now none of those gaps are wide enough for the TAME to escape from. So you can delete the doors. Make sure you don't delete the door frame, or it'll escape. Right, those are deleted. Now you can move your horse around and shoot it from whatever direction you want. It's getting hungrier. Still going to be quite a while yet. All you have to do now is wait about an hour to get hungry and feed it each kibble. You can build a wall of spikes around the cage if you want, to protect it against wild creatures. But make sure it's far enough away so the TAME doesn't damage itself on it. So while we're waiting, I'll show you another trap method. After it's been shot with a bowler, the TAME will always try and fly towards you. If you're standing on the ground, it will always fly low, so you could stand behind a fence and it won't be able to get you. I'll show you what this one looks like. This one's wide enough to stop it coming in at an angle, and it's got sidebars to stop it going around the side. And the ceilings on the top is to stop it coming over. Now you can shoot it on the back of a horse, or with a ballista on the ground. And when it's hungry, go around and feed it. This one's not hungry yet. Then hide back behind the fence. It will take off and try and attack you. And just move away from the fence. It will realise it can't get you, so it will fly almost in a straight line away from you. There it goes. Travels about the same distance, then turns around, comes back. This thing doesn't lose aggro much, apart from when you let it kill you. Then, if it was hungry, you'd get on the ballista and shoot it again. But I like this trap idea best. You just have to stand here, wait for it to go hungry. It's lost just under 400 food. Let's see if it's ready. Oh, it is. So get on your horse. Make sure you got a clear line of sight. Aim your ballista. It would have to be flying onto it. Still should be able to get it. There we go. Go up to it and feed it its last kibble. What shall I name it? Oh, this creature is a complete pain in the ass to tame. That will do. So let's get it a saddle and show you what it can do. Just destroy this pillar and let it out. Right, I'll give you a closer look at it. It's a remodel of a Tropeognathus, just with a different head. Right, I've got the saddle ready. You have to be level 65 to be able to make it. And it takes 120 crystal, 450 fibre, 325 hide, 600 metal and 250 polymer. And to get the best out of this creature, you'll need some gasoline and some grenades. The gasoline for the rocket on the back of a saddle, and the grenades to fire as your weapon. Transfer those over into the TAME. This moves sideways and backwards exactly like a Tropeognathus. Even makes the same sound. Funny that. Left mouse button is to bite, and so is right mouse button. Then if you press control, you activate a rocket saddle. Oh yeah, that's better, isn't it? I suggested putting a rocket on back of a tech saddle years ago. So this is a rocket's cruising speed, it uses gasoline. Then if you press shift, you go even faster. This is his afterburner phase. But if you notice in the top right, this uses stamina. Then if you press C, you do a somersault 180 and go back in the direction you've come from. Then if you press your right mouse button, you'll fire grenades. The explosions look good. These are good for both air and ground attack. Kill that Bronto. Press C, come around for another attack. Pressing shift, do super speed. It's quite fun, this is. You're going to have to spec lots of stamina into yours. Otherwise it'll fall out of the sky when it runs out. I'm going to get you, Bronto. And that's how you tame and use a Tropeognathus. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe if you've not already, and click the bell icon to get notified of when I upload next. There's links to other videos at the end. Comment on what you would like to see. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again. Goodbye.